So, I know you know me, magistrate. Do you see why she got the ticket she got?
Yeah, let me just, I'm sorry, I was on hold. Let me just turn the light on.
What's your
Should I
name?
my name is Sausan Bajori.
Do you have a notice of hearing from the court?
Yes, the mail, the letter that I received, I got it last, but I called the court and they gave me the magistrate ID because my hearing's today on the 13th. My name is Sausan Bajori. I can
Right.
provide
Your hearing is scheduled for 2:30 this afternoon, ma'am.
2 to 3.
No, 2:30 this afternoon.
Oh, I thought it's 9 and I couldn't sleep. I was waiting, anxious. Can we finish it now or no?
No, because the officer's not here. The officer will be here at 2:30.
I understand, sir.
Okay.
I
We'll see you then.
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Got Ms.
Yes,
Major. These are
yes, sir.
citations 24 RO 03065 and 3065A. One ticket was for speeding. It was written for 45 and a 25. The other citation was for no proof of insurance. The tickets go back to the 20th day of April. They were issued about 6:12 in the evening on Washington near Harrison. When you were stopped, was your vehicle insured?
It was insured and I have the proof of insurance now with me. And I informed my officer that I have insurance, but it's gonna take me a good while to dig into it because it was in one of the emails.
Okay. Can you put the proof of insurance on the screen?
I don't know how to print it, but I can actually, my phone is not the super good phone because I don't have money to get another one for now, but sometimes it just go dead. But I have the number, the insurance, it's a AAA.
Ma'am, I'm not, do you have a certificate of no fault insurance in your possession right now?
It is. The insurance
Okay, would
is
you
with
put it
me.
in front of the camera and then speak, please?
No, it is with me digitally. I have the insurance digitally, sir. I can give it to you so you can definitely be sure that it is a Michigan certificate of insurance.
Can you
And type of
screen share it?
a screenshot it. I can't screenshot it. I don't know how to send it to you, sir. I definitely can.
You should have a paper copy.
I never had a paper copy. Everything I do is online, sir.
Getting it for the hearing would have been how you would have prepared for the hearing. We'll go back to this issue. Let's go back to the speeding, 45 and a 25. You can admit, you can deny, or you can admit with an explanation.
Yes, sir. I was speeding with not me being aware. First of all, I didn't have a job.
Ma'am, you haven't spoken, you haven't addressed the question that I asked you. Are you admitting or denying that you were driving 45 and a 25?
I can't remember, but since the officer stopped me and he said, yes, I was speeding, I can't deny the officer. Why would he accuse me? You know, I can't deny the law of enforcement. They're here to protect us to enforce the law. This is 100% understandable. So I'm not sure, but I can't deny that either.
So you're admitting that you were speeding?
I guess so. I'm not sure.
Please raise your right hand.
Well, there
Please raise your right hand.
Yes, sir. I can't understand. What does that mean?
Please raise your right hand to take the oath.
Yes.
I swear. What do you swear?
I swear I'm not sure. I was not aware.
Ma'am, this is not a monologue.
It is not.
This is not a monologue. Stop talking, please. I'm asking you to take an oath. While I'm trying to give the oath, you're talking. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth?
I swear that the testimony that I'm going to give now, it will be the truth.
Okay, the officer will testify first as to the speeding, please.
All right. Magistrate, on the date previously mentioned, on April 20th, 24, approximately 6:12 p.m., I was on patrol in marked car 803. I was conducting a distracted and dangerous driving campaign. I was running stationary radar on Washington when I observed a black SUV driving northbound. I was parked southbound at Hudson. I visually estimated the speed of the vehicle to be 45 miles per hour in a posted 25 zone. I then confirmed that with my front stationary opposite radar at 45 miles per hour. I had a solid, steady tone and locked the speed at 45. I had prior tested my radar to be working. It demonstrated operational correctly during my shift, and at the end of the shift, I tested it as well. I stopped the defendant, Ms. Bajuri, at Washington and 7th Street. She stated that she was driving for Uber, she was distracted by the passengers and music, and that she didn't know the limit. When I asked her to find the proof of insurance, I essentially got what you saw earlier, where she was unable to provide it for me. She said it was buried somewhere in her phone. She dismissed me and told me that she was just doing something important. She was not able to provide it and never did until once I gave her the ticket. Then she says, well, you didn't give me a chance. I'll find it. Well, this is at the end of the stop. She was required by law to provide it upon request immediately, which she failed to do so. Thus concludes my testimony, Magistrate.
Ms. Bajuri, the ticket was issued on the 20th day of April. We are sitting here now on the 13th day of May. Can you produce proof of insurance today?
I can email it to you right now. I can email it to you, sir, right now. I didn't know. I have never been, I've done my insurance, and I swear to God, I done my insurance online.
Don't be swearing to God when you're under oath.
I am under oath.
That is extremely offensive to take an oath within an oath.
I'm sorry.
Now, you've had a month and a half to get it here. Emailing it to me doesn't cut the mustard. It should have been here now. If you can screen share it, I'll look at it now.
Definitely.
Well, then do it, please.
Okay, sir. I'm going to my car.
Are you able to see that, officer?
I'm trying to see if I can somehow scroll in. She is indeed screen sharing it. What was screenshotted says your policy term is November 9th, 2023 to May 9th, 2024.
Exactly.
So it is, while it is not technically current, it does show coverage at the date of the ticket.
Definitely, and I will ask them. They should have mailed it to my address, or I will ask them to email it. Yes.
Do you have the VIN of the vehicle that's being insured?
It is insured.
Stand by, ma'am. It appears that yes, the VIN is indeed a match. That is for the correct vehicle.
Ms. Bajuri, did you want to testify as to the speed?
Yes, the speed is a big problem, sir. The speed is a big problem. I have my car insured. I pay all the insurance, and the speed, it killed me, sir. The speed killed me. Sir, I was Ubering, and I don't have the money to pay it. And also, I can't add these points on my car while I was distracted by 6 girls in my car. I didn't want to put them down, and I took them in my car, and they were laughing. And then I said, guys, are you making fun of me? They were laughing. They distracted me. I don't know. They were not like the super great passengers. They were going to drink, and I wanted to put them safe, to take them safe, because I know when kids or when people, they go to drink, they have to take an Uber. So I didn't want to put them down, but they were not the great passengers with me. Even you can ask them. I said, are you laughing at me? Like, they distracted me and Uber, because I'm in Royal Oak in a busy area, and I'm helping people in my nice car. It's a Buick Enclave 23. I should have not Ubered in it, but I was unemployed, and I have to pay for my kids. I have 4 kids.
Ma'am, I asked you to deal with the speeding ticket. Would you speak to the issue of your speed if you can? How fast do you think you were going?
I thought I was maybe going 30 or something, 35, because I was always receiving from Uber request, because I'm on Royal Oak, and a lot of people, some of them, they are drunk, they can't drive, some of them, and I was always declining, and they were laughing of me for some reason. They were laughing all the time, and I looked at them like that was not nice, like, you know, like they were talking between themselves. I don't know what they were talking, and laughing and laughing, and that was, I don't know, I mean, they might just want to have fun, but they can't talk in, like, just in their ears and then laugh. That was really distracting me, and I was feeling offense of, like, it was disrespectful. I'm an Uber driver for a purpose. I'm a foreign pharmacist, and I am in the licensing of my pharmacy degree. And when I Uber because I need to make my own money. I need to make my own money, and I have
Passengers laughing at you is not an excuse for almost doubling the speed. The speed limit there was 25. Your speed was measured at 45. There's no testimony to the contrary other than your passengers were laughing at you, which would not have any relevance whatsoever. So I do believe you're responsible, as cited on that.
But if you can reduce it, at least I can pay the 200, and I can't have all these points. It's getting my insurance. They just renewed my insurance, and they added a lot. Like, I have to drive to work, and I'm quitting this Uber. I'm not gonna do it after this citation. It was the end of Uber, and I search for a job, and I finally, 2 days ago, I started working.
And you've had 4 crashes in 2 years. You've had multiple tickets in the last several years. The average driver goes 7 years, 9 months between tickets, and it's a good thing you're not going to be Ubering. That's a tough job, and I'm sure that anything is better than that, but the fine is $200. And on the insurance ticket, you did not show it to the officer when he stopped you.
I said I have it, but I didn't deny that I'm not insured.
Talking doesn't do it, ma'am. You have to show him. Because it was insured, the statutory minimum fine that I can impose is $25.
I could have searched it, and I told him I can search it, but it's gonna take a while. No, I told him, and I was really, like, he didn't wait on me. This is the only critical.
When the officer asked you for it, you couldn't find it. He then went back to his car. He was back at his car for multiple minutes doing the stuff he had to do. During that time, you could have found it.
It was very fast. It was very fast,
you
sir.
You could have found it if you would have looked, and you didn't. The fine is $25. It's not going to go any lower because it can't go lower. That's the least fine that can be imposed for what you did or didn't do on this. So it's $200 on the speeding, $25 on the speeding.
Your Honor, I'm not from Royal Oak, and I don't know these rules in Royal Oak, and I swear I'm not gonna Uber even
there
if
is no special rule about insurance in Royal Oak. That's a state law. The speed limit in any city, the speed limit is 25 unless the city raises it or lowers it. I'm not talking expressways. And this is not just a residential area that is 25 miles an hour because all residential areas are 25. This is a posted 25-mile-an-hour residential area, and the fine is $200. The fine for the speeding is $200. The fine for not showing the proof of insurance is $25. They both need to be paid. You can do it online. You can mail in a check or money order, or you could come to the courthouse and pay it at the counter, but they need to be paid. Thank you.
Sir, but regarding the tickets, regarding the points, that's hurting me, sir. That's hurting me. I'm not gonna Uber again. I Ubered a lot of people. I helped a lot of people, and I drove them safe.
The consequences for your conduct are being visited upon you. It's your conduct that is causing the circumstances that you're complaining of.
If you just can excuse me, just half of the points are...
We're done.
So, I know you know me, magistrate. Do you see why she got the ticket she got?